All right, so we're going to start with our updates. Tonight we're going to do feminist theory. We do have a student video to watch together, so that's nice. I like it when we can watch them together. Um, so the first thing is, let's just take a quick look at the syllabus, just to kind of look at where we are at in the semester. So let me pull that up. Um, So every now and then I just like looking at kind of the 15-week outline. And we are in week 11 already. So we're doing feminist theory tonight, and that's going to be on your exam. And next week we're going to be doing family systems, and that's going to be on your exam. And last week we did REBT and CBT, and REBT is going to be on your exam. So those, the three questions for your exam, and it's the same case study of Sam. So if you wanted to, you could work on this each week. Um, but uh, and then so the week after family systems is week 13. And we're going to hand out the exam, hand it out. We're going to put it on, open up D2L, week 13. And you'll have a week to do it, just last time you had spring break, but you'll have 1 week to complete the exam. Same thing, open book, open notes. If you had to make corrections on the last exam, get them in before we hand out the next exam. I just don't want you to have to work on two things at once. That's the reason. I want everybody to be finished with last exam and start fresh with the next exam. And so then that'll be due week 14. And we will be doing some short lectures as well as going over the exam, and I'll answer questions. Um, the lectures are a little shorter. Week 13, when we hand out the exam, we'll go over the exam. I'll answer any questions. We'll even outline some of the questions for you. And but that night we'll do solution focused therapy. It's a brief theory, but it's interesting. And then week 14, your exam is due. And so I'll ask how it was, if there are any questions, and then we're going to go over narrative therapy that night. But that will also be a shorter theory. Neither of those solution focused or narrative therapies are on any exam. Um, and then, so the whole goal for the timing of this is that I didn't want you to have an exam and a final paper due at the same time. So you're going to get your exam handed in on week 14. I'm going to be grading them that week. And the last week of class is week 15. And that's when your final paper is due. So you won't be working on the exam the same time you're writing that final paper. So it should be manageable. I know a lot of other things are due as well. Week, I guess, week 14 we'll go over everything for the final paper. And the last week of class, whoever's here will just share their final papers with the class informally. It's not a official presentation. Share what you want, couple minutes. Um, and we will answer any questions, go over anything we missed. And yeah, that'll be it for the semester. There's nothing during finals week. Everything will be completed when you hand in that final paper. All right, so that is the semester. Any questions about the semester, or what's kind of happening for these last 6 weeks or so. All right. Well, that's good. Um, okay, and this next exam, since you kind of know what to expect, it should be a little easier for you. You won't be wondering as much, or um, you know, you kind of know exactly how to write these case studies now. All right. Um, so I think that's about it for the announcements. Oh, excuse me. Um, one other thing. Uh, so last week, um, you did a discussion board for the Gloria tapes, which was REBT, Ellis, and Gloria. And it was the same, what'd you think about Gloria and Ellis? And so that's your last discussion board. There's no more discussion boards for the rest of the semester. That was it. You don't have to do a discussion board on family systems or feminist or anything for the rest of the semester. I do have some on there, uh, but I so there's a couple different ways to look for discussion boards, but if you look under content, they're not visible. Um, so yeah, that last week was your last discussion board. Um, all right, I think that's it. Any questions before we go over feminist theory? Okay.